When charting occlusion, you will first evaluate the occlusal classification. So is your patient a class 1, class 2, or class 3? Recognize that they can be one classification on the right side and a different classification on the left side. So for example, maybe you have a patient that is class 1 on the right side. They are class 2 on the left side. If they're class 2, you need to determine which division they are, which is based on the anterior teeth, and you'll decide is it division 1 or division 2. So let's say in this case they are division 1, and you'll also need to determine, are they a true class 2 or are they a tendency towards on that side? So if they're a tendency towards, you can simply circle that also. So this charting reflects that the patient is class 1 on the right side. They are a tendency towards a class 2 on the left side and division 1. The next thing to evaluate with occlusion is any malrelations of groups of teeth. These are things like open bite, cross bite, overjet, etc. And when you chart malrelations of groups of teeth, you need to determine what is the exact location. So for example, maybe you could say they have an anterior open bite. Now that would mean they have an open bite with all of the anterior teeth. Maybe they have an open bite in just one area. So instead you could say it is tooth number 6 with 27 has an open bite. So either tooth regions, sextants, or tooth numbers, be as specific as possible. Then last thing you'll evaluate with occlusion is any malrelations of individual teeth. These would be things like torsiversion, buccoversion, labioversion, etc. And you will chart those by individual tooth numbers. So for example, maybe you have tooth number 11 torsiverted and tooth number 3 is linguoverted. Again, be as specific as possible. And in conclusion, you want to always evaluate occlusal classification, malrelations of groups of teeth, and malrelations of individual teeth. Will give you a complete occlusal evaluation.